November 19th, 2013. Guys, we've had a next flare that's fired straight at Ison as it crossed the orbit of Mercury. I'll show you that on the other models. It's a strong flare. They're saying it's an X1, and it came out of 1897. Here's your proton flux, also out of Boulder. Everything's on the rise there. Proton, EPAM proton chart that's part of the ACE satellite system. You can see that peaked, and those protons, that's that DNA changer grid getter right there. But again, this is not an Earth-facing X-flare, although the satellites and everything picked it up, and there was some radio blackouts over in Asia and Africa just from the impulse of this flare early this morning, guys. Now, this isn't showing Ison, but just north of the center dot, the sun right there, that's Mercury. On the chart to the right that's popped up, it shows Ison. Now, Ison, you can see that they're beside each other. Now, that was the 20th, because today is the 19th, and it's just crossed that line. Direct fire right into it. We knew it was coming with the size of Ison. We've been watching it. It's like a week ago we had some strong flares, and it's just been building up with small but constant energy burst. But now it's so close. Look at that. That's Ison coming in the pink. Notice your dates. This chart for Ison starts tomorrow or tonight at midnight UTC time. This is just a few frames this morning from stereo. To the left, when you're looking at stereo A, Ison's coming in to the left. We've seen it on the blue HI1 stereo A cameras we've been watching. Here's the sun, the flares on the right where Ison's approaching. Again, a direct shot. Knew it was coming. Too much energy. Now here's the X flare. Also, in the last frame that they're sending now, we're seeing probably a lift off of a coronal mass ejection. Don't know how strong it will be, but when those flares collapse, you can have that either a Hyder flare or CME. Now, this is the big spot we've been watching. This is not where the X flare came off. Again, it came off to the bottom right. These are Earth-facing images we're looking at. Ison's coming in from the right. Now, again, this image is one of the best to pick up the intensity X flares. They call it their teal camera, or their AI-131. Check that out. A lot of energy here, guys. And imagine being as close as Mercury and taking that head on. That's going to be one tough object if Ison makes it through this. Again, the SDO camera or facing. This is a combination of 3 different cameras. You can see your filaments on the front. Now here they're not listing 1897. I'm going to put the arrow to it. It's between 1895 and 2840, but it's just listed as a beta gamma. But notice 1893 is a beta delta, right? So with the magnetic loops looping between these, like you see, you have all 3 beta, delta, and gamma. Is that what happened? Not sure. It'd take a real close examination on when we get a few newer images, but they're so close that they did give us all 3 elements needed for that. There's still not a single flare not a single sunspot that's listed as beta, gamma, delta. You saw that. But guys, it's a heads up. We're going to be getting images, and like I said, this has just happened this morning. Be safe.